Afternoon baseball for you now on the show, coming your way from venerable Fenway Park here in Boston. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Kansas City Royals and the Boston Red Sox. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Chris Sale starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matt. Chris Sale, you're talking about one of the premier pitchers in the game of baseball. Big fastball, 95 to 98 miles an hour. Wipe out slider. Great comparison. He's the closest thing we've seen to Randy Johnson. A nightmare against lefties. Three-pitch guy, fastball, slider, and a changeup that's getting better all the time. He is a definition of a true ace.
And we are underway from Fenway as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
In now is John Jay as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bradley comes on now, and he has it 1 down. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Mike Moustakas. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark.
Overrated.
First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Lucas Duda. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. Swinging a soft liner on the second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for Kansas City. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. No score. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee in.
The 1-1 home. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's done well, 6 for 13. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed. But what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Two out, nobody on. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Hit down the line at first. Duda's up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 17 hits in 60 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Perez is widely considered one of the elite backstops in the game. Of course, his skills behind the plate are well documented, and in a position like catcher, that makes a big difference for his team every night he straps it on.
And for obvious reasons. And he allows the pitching staff to throw any pitch, any count, knowing they can bounce that breaking ball and feel like it's coming right back to him. This guy, he is really one of the special defenders in our sport.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate. Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In is Jorge Soler. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
3-0 now. Here it is, the 3-0, and he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Has a look, now the pitch. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batting 8, center fielder.
Striding forward now, Alex Gordon, arguably one of the hotter hitters in the league right now. He's set and the pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lifetime against Chris Sale. Comes in with 15 hits in 61 tries. The 1-0 home. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third and no swing. It's ball 2. Sale ready with the 2-0. And that catches the outside corner. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the belt, the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped high in the air. Holt is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Here's Mookie Betts. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Loud contact by Mookie, and a ball carrying well to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's Brock Holt now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Batting 10th, designated hitter, Hanley.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. Ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Betts on second. Holt on at first with nobody out. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Alex Gordon. Originally drafted as a third baseman out of the University of Nebraska, he's had to move to the outfield. Not only move there, but now he's a multiple Gold Glove winner with unbelievable range and a strong, accurate arm.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First offering on its way. And a changeup right down the middle.
Got to think he was sitting fastball right there to let that hanger go by. He won't see that pitch again the rest of the season.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that gets over the wall now, but both runners will score anyway.
There's an interesting play right there. Base open. They elect to pitch to him. And what does he do? He hits a ground rule double, which forces the run from second and third to come in to score.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. And that will become out number 2.
Batting ninth, catcher, Christian.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Moustakas is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Royals nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot with Merrifield. He worked the walk to open up the ball game.
Hey, going back to his first at bat, that was a terrific at bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 taken, strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, left fielder, John Jay.
Digging in for his second at-bat, John Jay. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Bogarts is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Ready for another chance, Mike Moustakas. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Missed with a slider.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, he was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. KC down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Ripped down the line, and now from the air a jump throw and a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play.
Number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And the pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set, and the 3-0 offering. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder.
Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face. Bogarts is off of first with 2 away. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Here it comes, 2-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Now the 2-1. Drilled down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
2 out with the man at first. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Striding in for Boston, Brock Holt. From the stretch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
The 0-1 delivery. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Two men are on with 2 men out. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher had the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, and it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Red Sox settle for just the one. 3 innings complete. Boston's out in front, 3-0. Here's Lucas Duda now.
Leading off for Kansas
Hey,
City,
we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Lays off. 2-2 now. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
In is Jorge Soler, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are two on with one away now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, How frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to short. This could be two. Pedroia relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Royals leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Rafael Devers the next to bat.
Leading off the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roy, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Devers on at first, nobody out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to Duda, a double play.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Standing in, Christian Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. Still 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So next to the plate for the Royals, Alex Gordon.
Center fielder, number 4, Alex Gordon.
First delivery to him on the way. Sliders in for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And it's quickly 0-2. Gordon playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the 1st round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. First offering on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Looped out toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out now.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
To 1-2 now. Jay, the runner at first with 2 gone. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking up around the letters. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Royals 1. back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Moustakas bare-handed effort. It's there. He got him. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
The 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Soler. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Ready for another shot now. Lucas Duda. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. A high fastball is in there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, captain Salvador Perez.
Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. He doubled his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Popped up, and this is taken in for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge.
Ready for another chance? Jorge Soler. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. Strike called. 2-1.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Lifted into center field. Bradley is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. It was a walk in his last trip.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering on its way. Up around the face. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Two and one now to Mookie. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Digging in to try it again. Brock Holt. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Hanley.
Digging in once again, Hanley Ramirez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. Swing and a line drive. And this is a fair ball as it'll head toward the pesky pole and right. The throw into second. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Working to keep them in the game here. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. Ramirez at second with 2 down. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Hit out towards second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Here's a strike. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in now, Alex Gordon, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Pedroia on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone, and if you do anything with it, most of the time this will be the result: a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Billy Burns. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one, into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage, less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
That's the name of the game right there, boys. Get on base any way possible. They're not all going to be beauties, but that one falls in front of the left fielder for a base hit.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Whit Merrifield. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
1-1. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retired the side. 1 left for Kansas City. They still trail it here 3-1. Seth Maness gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Seth Maness.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He was a double play victim last time around.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball just a bit up. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Lays off 1-0. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. A 1-1. Bouncer down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
The 3-2 pitch. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 32, Jack Duke.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Jay singled home a run in his last time up.
John Jay.
He's set. Here it comes. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. So next to the plate for the Royals, Mike Moustakas. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Both teams with 6 hits so far. The 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. The 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. 2-2 pitch just missed. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Here's Lucas Duda now. Lifetime numbers against Zach Duke. He's 1 for 5. He's set and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
0-1's the count.
Moustakas, base runner at first with 1 out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Salvador Perez. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Royals lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
The new
pitching
pitcher
for the
set to
Royals,
take over, the hard-throwing
number
right-hander
51,
Blaine Boyer.
Blaine Boyer.
Striding in for Boston, Xander
Now
Bogaerts.
for the Red Sox, the shortstop, number 72, left-hander, Ogard.
Now here's the pitch. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. And Gordon's there to take it in for the first out. Here's J.D. Martinez, the head-to-head line with Blaine Boyer, batting .500, 4 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Boyer, a 36-year-old veteran. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball in for a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gordon is there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. And it's still 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
9th inning
pitching for the
save
Red Sox.
situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. In is Jorge Soler. And in previous meetings with Craig Kimbrell, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Kimbrell is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4. And they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Strike him out. Throw it anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And as a closer, a wild pitch is the last thing you want to do. His job was to finish this thing off, and he just made his job a lot more difficult. We'll see if he can get dialed in again here on the next pitch.
One and two, the count of the Royals shortstop. The 1-2. Popped him up. Holt trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Soler leads off second with nobody out. Full count to Alcides Escobar. Alex Gordon, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 pitch. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
In now, Alex Gordon, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Here it comes on 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is straining him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Now to the plate, Billy Burns. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Runners are at first and third, one away. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Here now the 2-2. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. The next 3-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So the Royals batting order turns over and set to go. Whit Merrifield. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Martinez. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale earns his 5th winner of the year. Craig Kimbrell hammers down the save, his 10th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.